Hello everybody. Welcome to the finale of playthrough 30. Pokemon Shield will be ending today. My third playthrough in Generation 8, my second one in Galar. And the first one that had DLC and transfers for Galar. And somehow I ended up with more deaths than the original playthrough, where I only had 2 deaths in the wild area before Gym 1, then had no deaths, even though in this playthrough I have had more Pokemon to choose from, more coverage early on, and stronger coverage due to the moves I was able to teach at the end of Sword. Even had the occasional transfer from either Brilliant Diamond or from Legends Arceus. Even one from Scarlet and Violet if it was a Gen 8 Pokemon. I had more deaths. 3, but still. These were the 3 that didn't make it. I started with Shokosaurus, the Draco's ult. I did the DLC just before Gym 1, and I should have just waited with fighting Avery, and that was my plan, and at some point I decided, oh no, I need to do it early for some reason. So, yeah, and then Slowbro Dynamaxed, said no. Got Quick Draw on the turn that it needed to, and it took a Chocosaurus, and even if it didn't, I still needed to get through a Hustle turn, so 80% chance that it would have taken it out at that point. Replaced it with a Shiny. A shiny Lopunny that I got in Legends Arceus, one of the 4 from that game. Hi Minako, hi Voices. Hello. Unfortunately, the Lopunny didn't make it because of Route 7. I found a wild Greedent that knew counter, and it used counter, and that was... I nearly KO'd the Greedent, and it countered, and that was a dead sugar. And I replaced it with a Pokemon that you'll see in the team overview. The other URs were my starter, and then Lady James, the Galarian Wheezing. At first, the Coughing, who, if you were here just over a week ago for the regular Foreverlocke stream on a Wednesday, you saw that Coughing. It was a Galarian Wheezing. And on my way to Winden, on Route 10, there was this hidden encounter, Wild Vanillish. I thought, oh, I'll just Flamethrower it. Forgetting it had Mirror Coat. It used Mirror Coat. It killed Lady James. Lady James came from Soul Silver. I feel extra bad if it's like something I transferred up. Once I get to the Slumbering Weald, I could catch another Galarian Wheezing. I will not do so, because that's a pretty high level one, and I prefer to catch it at a lower level, catch Coughing somewhere. Maybe in Hard Gold, when I get around to Gen 4 again, because that Hard Gold playthrough is going to be fun. Starting with the Regigigas, we get to do the Arceus event to get the level 1 Giratina. Really looking forward to that, but we have this finale first, with the following team. My starter, Dribble the Inteleon. With Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Air Slash, and Surf. We have Needle Kirby the Pincurchin, who was the one that replaced Lopunny after Lopunny had died. Throat Chop, Curse, Pin Missile, and Zing Zap. Bit of EVs into its defenses and HP where I could, once I got to Winden and was able to buy the vitamins. DLC though, money is not a problem. Do a few raids before Gym 1 on Isla Armor, get Armorite, or go to Digging Paw, get a bunch of Watts, spend the Watts in Luxury Balls, which is super cheap, sell all the Luxury Balls. You are set for the playthrough. Jackie was not kidding when she said that. I have Bo Peep here, who was the replacement for Lady James. The Double-Edged Biter for Zenhep at Cotton Guard. Both Pincurchin and Bo Peep are supposed to stall on the physical side. Have leftovers. Bo Peep, almost full investment in HP and defense for EVs. Ask Cotton Guard to make that even worse, and then Body Press to deal massive damage. That's the main strategy with Bo Peep. The other 3 I don't expect to use much, but maybe at some point they will be brought in. Swiper the Nickit, Swift, Snarl, Nasty Plot, Foul Play. I could set up a Nasty Plot to use Snarl and Swift, but Foul Play, if the opponent has high attack, could be used as well. Chestnut has some nice coverage with Seed Bomb, Dig, Body Slam, and Crunch. And then Apple the Applin normally only has Astonish and Withdraw, but it can get Grassy Glide from the Isla Armor, as the grass move that was introduced in the Isla Armor DLC. And then it just gets Draco Meteor from the regular Draco Meteor tutor in main game. So I thought, might as well teach it. Maybe I Dynamax it, maybe use it regularly, and I have a Max Wormwind or just like some kind of cool move. So that's exciting. How's the sound from the stream? It should be okay. You should be able to hear both me and the game pretty well. Got my team here at the bottom as well. That all leveled up. We're going to do the entire Champions Cup, starting with Marnie. We're going to do all the plot in between Slumbering Wheels, Rose Tower Invasion, all of it, until we've beaten Leon. We did that in Sword, and it felt appropriate to do that again. I'll probably do that every time I'm in Galar. Oh, look, all these stalls that are people that are excited. Let's go inside. Hey, Bow Guy! After this finale ends, which I assume and hope will be a victory against Leon, I will be doing the DLC. I'm not going to do that in the stream, and with DLC I mean the second DLC, Crown Tundra. There's a few Pokemon I want to catch up regularly. I want to get 1 or 2 ability patches, which does require a lot of Dynamax adventures, I believe, or just a bunch of raids. I have 2 level 100s, an Eternatus and an Alpha Gallade from the Zarkius that should be able to handle the post-game. Just even getting into the Crown Tundra area is going to be something because of that fight against, this is level 70 Corporaja and Aggron, I think it is, to even get into there. So that's why I only want to do it in post-game with the Eternatus and stuff. Then there's the Galarian birds that I can catch. There's Calyrex, there's Spectrier. I already have Galastria because I caught that in the Scarlet DLC, and then I transferred it back to Gen 8 because I wanted to use it there. So I'll choose Spectrier for that DLC. So quite possibly, well, very likely I'd say, upcoming Wednesday, even though the finale will have already happened, you will get to see me play through the DLC and catch some cool Pokemon. It says there's the semifinals and the finals. There are 4 gym challenges remaining. So I assumed that semifinals was Marnie and then finals is Hawk. Because that's how a bracket works. And then I thought, okay, Leon is next. And then suddenly like, oh, you have to still beat the gym leaders. This is the finals. I got confused about that on my initial playthrough. My number at the back of my jersey is 30. I believe that was the most appropriate one. Because this is playthrough 30. And Jackie, I believe, always does the playthrough number on the back. So I did that as well. I don't remember what I did in Sword. I might have done 13. I think in my original playthrough 107, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference, I like number 107. Galaxy S Tachyon Dragon. I would have liked the version exclusive gym leaders rotated for these finals. That could have been cool. Yeah, the only way you really get to see Gordy and Melanie together is in, I believe they're rare league cards. Don't take it personal, but they kick your butt. Oh, I'm gonna kick your butt. My Pokemon are a bit higher level than yours, just a bit. Bring on the music. Honestly, but they're not even using fake out. This is going to be a very dead life part. Boom. Body Press uses the physical defense stat instead of physical attack for damage calculation. And sure, it uses the attack boosting items like Muscle Band, Choice Band, but stat changes are defense, so 2 Cotton Guards gives you a ×4 power body press. And I already have almost maximum defense investment. I'll scrap this. Saw that one coming. The unfortunate thing about double not being super fast plus not being trained in speed means quite a few Pokemon will outspeed it. If they use Swagger, that could get annoying. They don't, because I go first body, press type. Get bonked by a cheat. Oh wait, I just realized the Rose Tower takeover is gonna be funny because we're both gonna have a double. I'm gonna use a double though, because I don't have a fire or ground type to be really good against most of their steals. So I'll just use double because I feel like it's probably a good choice. And then I can just body press against the steel types anyway. And we have double. I think that's cool. If I have one Cotton Guard up, especially if I have two, body press is so much stronger than any of the Z moves and max moves that I could do. I could Dynamax here just so I can get Zen Headbutt off at 100 accuracy. But I'm not. I'll just use the 90. And take our Concentrate. Bye-bye. Go Pokey. Especially in these earlier fights that are lower level, I have a higher chance of showing off some Pokemon. Oh, you're gonna send in more Peckle. It's not your ace Pokemon anymore because it doesn't G-Max. At least you get healed after every fight, which is nice. You don't get that in regular Evo. So items like elixirs, which I usually have a couple of after every playthrough, just don't get them here. Considering the level difference, I really want to do this. I told you at the start that my Lopunny that died was a shiny. I never mentioned the other shiny, the second shiny I ever caught in the Foreverlocke. Caught on Route 1, I believe during the post-game of Pokemon Sword. I have it on the team right now, it's been on the team since the start. And I want to use it right now. Shiny time. I'm not gonna get to use it right now. Normally, there's one or two Pokemon that I don't use in E4 just because it's too dangerous. Right now with the level difference, I feel confident enough that I can do this. I want to use it now. This is probably the safest point that I can do it. Unless I face like a 4 times weak thing to grass on his Seed Bomb. Bro might not use it, but I'll Gigantamax that Pokemon that fits to win. Oh, look, you got your anime character. You know what's better than an anime character? Squirrels. And I got a red squirrel. Chestnut, let's go. Dynamax. Squab it! Giant squirrel! The Pokemon get the same height. No matter which one Dynamax. Actually, somewhat similar. Actually, it is higher for it, well. But a lot more similar than the original. It did more damage than I thought it would. Dude, drowsy, I don't like it. Max Strike. Ooh, that only did half. I am maybe underestimating Grimmsnarl a bit, but it should still be ultimate. Squawk wins! Yay! Shiny squirrel wins. Shiny squirrel wins. Slifer gets the level, not even trying to throw. I won with a shiny, yay. First ever shiny that I caught was a shiny Jigglypuff in Leaf Green. I was able to Hall of Fame it in Emerald in playthrough 23. Have I used the shiny on the team since? I feel like I might have. I don't remember. This was the second one that I caught, so... the second one that I caught be the second one that ends up in the Hall of Fame would be cool. Also, I currently have 151 Hall of Famers, and there's an interesting stat that I want to bring up. It is unlikely, but possible, that a Pokemon's Hall of Fame number equals their national dex number. I have 151 Hall of Famers, which means... And in that, none of the first 151, which is all the Gen 1 Pokemon, were at their national dex. A Hall of Fame number and national dex number the same. So Bulbasaur would have had to be number 1. Pikachu would have had to be 25. Mewtwo would have had to be 150. None of that happened. I have a good amount of Gen 1ers in the Hall of Fame, but none of them matched their national dex number. So whichever... Let's assume I get my entire 6 Pokemon into the Hall of Fame. Then whichever one I lead with against Leon would be 152. The next 100 Pokemon that are Hall of Fame... If they match their national dex number, they have to be Gen 2 Pokemon. None of these are Gen 2 Pokemon. They're all Gen 8 Pokemon. So that's... For this playthrough, it's impossible. But especially when I get to Gen 2, which is in 3 playthroughs, because after this is Violet, then a Gen 1 game, probably Yellow, I'm not sure yet. Because I've done all of them once already, and then Gen 2 again, which I'll probably do Silver, because it's the only Gen 2 game that I haven't beaten. And then, in that playthrough, we get to see... Maybe I can intentionally choose a Pokemon that could, at that point, match Hall of Fame in National Dex number. Hop has already won. He is so good. I think I should start with Double. It only seems appropriate. And then I know what I'm gonna do against his ace. I'm gonna show him something. Actually, 2 of my Pokemon matched his. So I think I should just use those Pokemon against his. Because that's fun. I don't like how in this game all of the Gmax Pokemon... Well, it makes sense that they always Dynamax or Gmax turn 1 that they're sent out, but they're always the last Pokemon. If Cinderace would be good against my lead, then after Double dies, Cinderace should just be sent in. I feel like that makes a lot more sense. Good luck, Hop. I might just need it. I do hope no one dies in the finale. Because unlike most finales, if something dies here, I actually can and then have to replace it. But all my Switch games have a really annoying workaround to obedience stuff. And although I've beaten all the gyms, so everything will be obedience, but I also don't like the double XP. There's various reasons why I found a workaround. Obedience especially, I just wanted to get around. I can just do that with Pika Hex, Jinx, Chain ID, Secret ID, stuff like that. In Gen 1 through 7. I don't have Pika Hex Actus from Gen 8 Plus. So, anyway, I hope I never have to do that during stream, because it's a lengthy process, even for a single Pokemon. So I started my playthrough with Sobble, caught a Nick at Route 1, then got PC access. The next 4 Pokemon, which at the time were Dracozolt, Koffing, Squaffin, and Applin, I did that workaround for. And then at 3DS, I did it 7 times later. Did he use Cotton Guard as well? Yes. So I'm gonna do it again. I found it was only ever a pro in BSP. There shouldn't be too many. Yeah, it's BDS. It's Legends Arceus and Gen 9, where I believe it's always dependent on the level you obtain it at. But in general, I just really, even if obedience itself isn't the problem, like, especially after a couple of gym badges, Pokemon should just listen to, because the level cap, I suppose, for the obedience goes up faster than you go up with your levels in the playthrough usually. But then it's still the boosted EXP. If it's a boosted EXP because I get the EXP charm in a DLC, I'm okay with that. And if I choose the lesser do chance your Blissey grind in Gen 9. Well, I don't like the boot that I get 1.5 times EXP, which is a massive boost for pretty much every Pokemon all the time. I don't like that. I want to stick similar to the levels that the game intends me to have at that point. And that is why I do the work. I suppose for this finale, I don't necessarily have to, because there's not that many battles, but it still wouldn't feel right. I guess I'll decide once I make a decision of what Pokemon to add if something dies in the finale of Gen 8 or 9, but preferably that just never happens. +6 defense, no chance. Because I have +6 defense, which means you die. Oh, look, it's Snorlax. I don't know why I guess they're sending a Snorlax because it has Hammer Arm, which is super effective. It really should be going Pinkerton to do a special move. I say no. Body press. Bye-bye. I wonder how much body press would do against Corviknight. Please send a Corviknight next. Dang it. Because I want to do Pinkerton versus Pinkerton. Go Needle Kirby! Am I gonna use Applin or Nickit in a fight at some point? It's too dangerous here, I think. You stupid beep, 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 beep. Stop cursing, Pinkerton. Needle Kirby, that's not nice. We're a family-friendly channel. Oh, there's something we got. Oh my god, the space to save this entire stream. Oh my, oops. How am I gonna do this? I need to delete some stuff now before this entire thing stops doing things. No, I need to edit that. I can't do that. Can't do that. I've already done the entire blue playthrough. It's gonna look a little weird. Is that? Those cameras? Okay. I should have a lot more space. Right computer? Yes. Cool. Okay. No, I'm not worried about the computer saying, oh, you don't have enough space to do the rest of the stream and save it. I want to make sure I save it so I can put it on YouTube. I'm 20 levels high, that's just okay. A throat chop. Bye bye. My needle for everyone. Things up. Actually, you go first, because I'm already a slow Pokemon and then I use Curse. Now Zing Zap. And now we really get to destroy a Pokemon. We already did some pretty bad destruction with +6 defense, double using Body Press and a normal type. Snorlax. I'm pretty interested to see that calculation. How much... What's the minimum damage? The minimum damage in that calculation. that body press could have done at that point. It's still massive with the multipliers. Anyway, let's destroy Cinderace. Absolutely decimate Cinderace. Because I know he's gonna Dynamax. But I have a surprise for Hope. Hey Hope! You've seen Inteleon. But have you seen Inteleon? Meet the Master Sniper. G-Max, let's go! My Delilah armor. You wanna try and fight me? Release all the thoughts poured into my wishing star. Time for a Dynamax! I like how he's so excited. Oh, dribble. G-Max Hydro Snipe. Okay. I'm in. Bye-bye. Keeping an Everstone on Swiper and Chestnut, even though I could put something like Eviolite on them to be safer. Because I don't actually expect to use them, I just came up with it in the battle for Moini for Chestnut. But I don't actually expect to use them, so maybe we'll only put an item on them much later. Because it's not a regular finale where they might level up once through the E4, if at all. I'm going to keep the Everstone on them probably until I get to the end. Maybe actually Eviolating on Squabit for Nessa. Like we do max overgrowth. Although nah, I'll just do that with Pink Urchin probably. The Urchin set up with a bunch of curses. So at this point in my regular playthrough, when I first played through Shield, I thought I was done. I was gonna fight Leon next. This is what I suddenly got confused by. What do you mean might as well? I won the finals. He was the rival I knew he was. Strong, but I'm much better. Yep. Leon, where are you? Look! It's everyone's favorite gym leader, and finally we have a dark gym leader, even though, like, Kahuna... Nanu was the first, like, main dark boss, like, gym leader equivalent, but the first gym leader that was dark type took until Gen 8. Let's make use of Team Yellow, make a ruckus. I like that plan. What's going on, Pierce? Pikachu! Oh, thanks for telling me where he is. You could have just not said anything. Ah, he likes games. Yes, I think I can. Let's do this. Another one here. And the other one was in the phone booth, I think. Snipe Shot looks a lot cooler, but it's weaker than Surf. I had Surf and Snipe Shot on Inteleon's moveset for a while, and then let's see, and then I taught Shadow Ball was Shadow Ball and Ice Beam were there for a while, and then I put Air Slash over Surf. Once I got Air Slash, kept Snipe Shot because I thought Snipe Shot would be great for the battle against Raihan in Gym 8, so not the Champions Cup one, the Gym 8 battle, because I didn't want to damage my partner. Snipe Shot was great there. Once that gym battle was over, I taught Surf with TR over Snipe Shot. Because there were double battles still coming up in this finale, the Rose Tower takeover. However, Hope is the partner there and not my second Pokemon, so I can just Surf if I want to. And as I mentioned earlier on, I'm probably not going to use Inteleon there anyway. Yay, fancy bike. Get out of there, dude. No one in here? Is there another one? Not you. You. You're looking the other way. I thought that was one of the phones. Maybe that comes after this. Get out of here. Something I do like about Gen 8, and even though the entirety of Microcosmos is Steel type, there's a big variety in the Pokemon Steel that they use because of how many Pokemon are available in this game. There's a very good variety for every type. I like the different Pokemon. Oh no, he's running to the left. I wonder if he hides in here. Oh, I have to fight the same guy again. Oh, what a surprise. There were 2 battles. I misremembered. It's a Pharaoh Seed. Yes, I'm actually capable of saying that name. Unlike a certain other someone. I want to say it how they say it, but also I really don't. Because it's not how you pronounce it. Bye, Pharaoh-Seed. Next up's the Elix. We can definitely destroy that one with a super effective move unless they have Sturdy, in which case, yeah, not a lot's gonna happen. Just don't have Explosion. That would really suck. Okay, you're just dead. You have to walk out. We're good. Which one is it? One of them. Also, why did we wait for help before going in there? I like how he steps in right here. And does a concert. The thing I don't like about Piers, or at least more of the game in reference of Piers, there's parts where he's singing and there's just 0 sound. I understand maybe like it saves a lot of money if you don't put voice acting in the game, but Piers' bits should have had voice acting. Like this bit, and then right before his gym battle as well. Yeah, Zig's gonna go crazy. There is a TM here somewhere. And a cell battery, I think. I think I already saw it. There's something behind that sign. I'll stick around so my bro doesn't do anything crazy. What is he gonna do? Just come along. You're just saying that so we can have... I can be forced into attack battles with just Hulk. Okay, where's the items? Corner? I did remember there's something there. Not that I'm going to use that TM. Cell battery? Cell battery. this music will keep playing for the next 2 battles. Oh, we're just doing singles for this one, but I booked you. On guard into body press might have done it, but I think this might be a little faster. "21 levels higher, stab, mystic water as well. Let's go." I think once we get to Oleana or to the finals of the Champions Cup, I'll look into changing the item on Inteleon as well, because it's just been Mystic Water so far. And the other 2 have leftovers, which they're meant to have. But Inteleon I might change. Assault Vest is one I'm considering. I have a couple of items in my back favorited as the ones that I want to mostly think about. Jane and Mateo with 2 font and Bronzo. Go team double! Okay, if you just take care of the Q font, I'll just I'll Cotton Guard again and then hit Bronzo. Let's do that. This is a good one. Use it on Q font. Good job. No. Nice. So like we're almost level 70. The difference in damage compared to Hulk's double is pretty big. Let's see how much this does against a Bronze Zone. 4 times power plus level difference, that's a one-shot. Bye-bye. Oh no, my attack stat has been lowered. That doesn't affect me because I'm going to use body press. Just give me 1 turn to set up. Button guard. Body press them all well. The Emergence does with just 2.5 times power. It's enough against them all well. Oops, gonna use reversal maybe? Yeah, probably not. not even at 50%. I'll finish it up next time with another body press. Point. One more power for the top. How long have you been going? I dropped it. Switched off, but we live. Not even an hour. We've had a good amount of battles ring. Adeline and Justin, okay. Stunfisk and Steelix. Oh, it's not gonna do much damage to that first one. Also, you can notice how ball match Bo Peep is in. I actually caught it in that ball. I used Bo Peep in the post game of my sword playthrough, which helped it level up a couple of levels from where I caught it. I actually caught it as a double because back then I wasn't that focused on getting Pokemon and like, catching them as low level as possible. Having some high level Pokemon, especially from the earlier playthroughs, will be nice. Once you get to having to solo with certain Pokemon. But it can also be annoying if your lowest level is a Pokemon that you don't want to be soloing with. Even against a Steelix at 2.5 times fire? EV training, let's go. Let's stay at the Stunfisk. Body press. Because I only have the DLC on Pokemon Shield and not on Sword, I cannot do the money trick and therefore the easy EV trading that I did here. And I also won't have the super high amount of money, nor the super high amount of watts, because if I just don't spend all my watts on luxury balls, I automatically have a bunch of watts. Which I did before this finale to get a bunch of TRs that I will be teaching to my Pokemon before the playthrough ends. The plan was to give the Gigantamax factor to a bunch of my Pokemon, but I can only give the Gigantamax factor to Pokemon once they're in their form, like their evolution stage, that can actually Gigantamax. So Blipbug, not gonna work. Rookidee, sorry, doesn't work. Silly Cobra, you're gonna have to wait until it's a to combat. The only two Pokemon I have in the box right now that aren't on their final evolution stage that have a G-Max are Urshifu and Duraludon. Duraludon's a special case because it does get Archelodon in Gen 9, but I want to use it as a G-Max. I do have an Applin caught from this playthrough that will be a Flapple, so Flapple can G-Max, but I'm going to evolve that in Gen 9, because that's the easiest way to do it, then transfer back to Gen 8, and then I can just give it the G-Max factor once I'm in Shield again, because next Gen 8 playthrough will be Sword. But in the post-game of this game, I should be able to get the G-Max factor for Urshifu, because that does require an item you can only get it once you're champion. Which is the Max Honey. And for all the other ones, I plan to use one G-Max Pokemon per playthrough, even though they're not as important as, let's say, Mega Evolution in Gen 6. So I'll probably use the starters, just all in their G-Max forms, because they're full and strong. So probably, like when I get the Sword, I'll use either the 2X or 1X forms of the Pokemon, and then keep Rillaboom, and then that's my second attempt at a Cinderace for the Shield playthrough. Will-O-Wisp. I didn't use Curse because I was hoping that it wouldn't Willow turn 1. But they missed Will-O-Wisp. I like it. I've also had a very quick look at the Pokemon that are available for my next playthrough, which will be Violet. That's without DLC, but which means no EXP charm, but I can still do the chance of Blissey grinding once that's available much later on. Even without, it should be good. There is a couple of shinies I could choose. I have a shiny Mareep, which I think I slotted as a Flaffy. Yeah, because Ampharos is already Hall of Fame, then I wanted to use Mareep in Gen 3. I think that's what I did. I have the double shiny Mashup. One slotted as a Mashup, one as a Mabustiff, which I could use, but I don't want to make the team full of shinies. But then again, I can take... Maybe I could just take the shiny Flaffy, the shiny Mashup, and then the shiny Mabustiff. I have 3 shinies on the team because, you know what? Let's make a team shiny. Add starter. So for a second UR, and then I just need a third UR and a 2X. Honestly, that could be cool. Sleepy? You're not sleepy. Aqua Ring. Curse. Beep, 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 beep. You stupid beep. Get out of here. I want to get the Leon and Rose. Beep, 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 beep. I'm not gonna curse. I never curse, except when I'm around people that are fine with cursing, and I'm still gonna say it a lot. But if they're comfortable with me sometimes like dropping an F-bomb, and I know that they're comfortable with that, then I'll do it sometimes. Because I feel like sometimes it doesn't help express things in the way that I want. In a general sense, on my streams, at work, with friends, or with family, I won't start because I don't like it. It has to be with people that I'm really close with, or I'm really angry against something, or really happy, maybe. Although I was really angry, I might help one out. Something I do have to remember with Double. Yes, it's really nice in its defenses, with Cotton Guard, with its EV training. It has a fluffy ability, which it doubles my defenses. No, it halves the damage of contact moves, which is mostly physical, but not always. But I am effectively weak to fire due to that ability as well. It is something I have to keep in mind. I don't like it. You poisoned me. I bought a bunch of full restores, so I'm gonna use a full restore. Get my HP, heal the poison. I don't think, especially with my defense boost, that damage me for anywhere near a KO, but it crit. Who knows what it'll get to. Well, actually, if you do the calculation, you might have a shot, but I'm not gonna do a calculation for every single move. I'm gonna make predictions. And calculations where I can. I'm not gonna use an online calculator whatsoever, I refuse. Drop kick to put my attack like it's 0. That's why I used 2 curses minimum against my Melodic, because I knew that I would get hit by at least 1 drop kick. Now I'm at -1. I would like to be able to just pew pew pew. 3 times. Pew pew pew. Oh. No, actually, I did need the third one. It might have been 1 HP. Critical hit on the last one. So necessary. Thank you, Needle Kirby. You are so good. Wasting my crit luck on the 1 point where it was necessary. Bo Peep, your turn. Big sheep time. Bo Peep, giant sheep. Beep beep, I'm sheep. It's a beep beep, I'm sheep. Beep beep, I'm sheep. It's a beep beep, I'm Bo Peep. I think I'll treat you to something truly spectacular. A Gigantamax at Rose Tower. Wonder if she has different text if I already Gigantamaxed before her. I didn't. I did regular Dynamax. There's Garbro. I really like Garbro Gigantamax. Still the only Gen 5 G-Max Pokemon. That's Mindstorm! I'm not playing physical attacks, so I don't expect this to KO. That did more than I expected. Level difference being big here. G-Max Malador! One of the more obvious animation changes compared to regular Maxes, because here the color is different. Some movies it's really hard to tell. There's like a little marks at the end or something. Here it's very clear. More Max Mindstorm. But because their speed increases speed armor, they take one of them. Max Mindstorm! I'm pretty sure I put skip movies to off, so we can actually see the cutscenes. I turned them off for the playthrough, which is weird at times that I didn't see certain cutscenes. I did want to see the one where they introduce a gym challengers, the trainers in Motorstoke. Is it Motorstoke? I think it's Motorstoke. Yeah, because Hammerlock is around. It is in Motorstoke Stadium. What's up? Leon, you're late to dinner. And suddenly the plot fastens so much. Where was... The only evil team plot you could argue was Team Yell interrupting us a bit each time. The evil team plot isn't great, I think. Sword and Shield is a great game in so many ways. But the plot... Like, the plot happens like this in the interruption before the championship match. I like... That is a good thing, but it all of a sudden being like, oh, Maker Cosmos and Rose is bad and Darkest Day and oh shit. There is pretty much no lead up to that. Only a very tiny bit, which is Bade with Gathering the Wishing Stars. Very little build up, and I don't like it. Didn't it say the next evening? Would this be not maybe the afternoon? Or I guess all the matches being in the evening could be a thing that people choose. More people are available to watch it on TV. Okay, next battle is, I believe, this one. What's the useful Pokemon for the lead? Special. I am going with the Assault Vest for this fight. What's new? Oh, the electric suit. Focus Sash I've thought of for the smaller ones. Eviolite I have one. Pokemon, but I think Assault Vest will be nice. Because I only have damaging moves, and most of the Pokemon in the next fight are gonna have special moves. And then I'm gonna actually put Inteleon up front as well. Is my lead card correct? It should be. Yeah, it has my Pokemon on it. I hope. You're gonna lead me to the entrance, which I definitely not know how to find. I'm not your brother. I could remember most of what the bracket looks like. I don't remember who fights Piers in round 1 and then Alistair. One of them is going against Kabu, the other one's going against Melanie. I think it's Piers Kabu. Only authorized people are allowed to enter here. Then you can never access it. Why is that room there? So much focus on the gym challenge, and then I'm just one of 8 that has a chance to even challenge Leon. It really doesn't favor the gym challengers. It probably goes without saying, but hello Galar, I'm your champion Leon. The champion sat up in some business, I hope no one minds me stepping in on his behalf. In order to lead you all to greater heights as Pokemon trainers of the Galar region, I love to do. The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. So on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say that the finals matches begin. Wait, you... Hi, Bede. Or Bede. I call him Bede, but... it sounds like they're saying Bede during his theme. So I'm not sure what his pronunciation is. Please let me know in the Twitch chat and in the comments of this VOD when it's on YouTube. How do you pronounce his name? Bede or Bede? Or Bede. I don't expect many people to call him Bede. Covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles of fairy type Pokemon. Well, your 2 strongest Pokemon were gonna be fairies anyway. I'm surprised you didn't have a Ralts on the team initially. You just had pure psychics, so maybe that was the idea. That you really just wanted him to have pure psychics and not even hint of a fairy type. And then he changed out his Gallarita and his Erosion, if he even got to those. I think so for his final fight. Gets Gardevoir, gets Mawile. 4 fairies, still 3 of them psychic. To stick to his old Pokemon. I don't remember how to increase the affection rate in Pokemon in this game. Is friendship already linked with affection in this game, or is that Gen 9? I don't remember. Maybe that's when my Pokemon are like shaking and maybe having affection chances. I intentionally don't increase affection, because if a Pokemon should die, it should die. My Pokemon shouldn't just magically heal a burn or a paralysis. I really dislike that. So I try to not increase affection where possible. But if it's just a friendship-based thing and they're linked, there's not much I can do, but I really don't like when that happens. It feels like cheating. If it happens, it happens, but I don't intend to chase it in the slightest. Let's see if Shadow Ball is enough for this level difference. Yay. I need to keep an eye on the levels to make sure that before I fight Leon, the difference is max 5 between highest and lowest, but considering it's 71 and 67, it should be fine. That's not going to become 6. Let's have some fun. Gigantamax time! G-Max dribble! I think G-Max and Inteleon looks the coolest out of the 3 G-Maxes. Hydro Snipe was really cool. Bye, Rapidash! Stay in for Hatterene. Think I'm gonna win? No, I don't actually. I'm certain of it. Here comes a G-Max form that I believe is the least, has the least changes between regular form and G-Max form. If you have an extra tail, they're slightly taller. What's the other differences? Grimmsnarl has a different pose. Alcremie is very obvious. The thing around the face has a few more holes. It's twin tail now instead of one. The rest is not that much different, just bigger. Get out of here. Didn't even get to use G-Max Smite. What does G-Max Smite even do? It's a very G-Max move, and it confuses all opponents. So I'm happy I didn't get confused. I don't like getting confused. It's annoying. Yay, we win. Okay, who has higher defenses? Pincurchin or Bo Peep? I think Bo Peep. Especially with EV training. 207, 152. Yeah. I'll go Bo Peep. Even though Needle Kirby would be nice too. I'll start Bo Peep. The time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. The two trainers face to face each other in the first battle of the first round are the trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Savannah, and her opponent, The Raging Wave, the master water types Nessa. I remember on my first playthrough, I really liked Nessa, and I also took the water. I played as a female character, and I used the grass outfit for a bit, and then I used a water outfit for a long time. And I just really like Nessa as a character, as a design. So I was hoping I'd fight her in this tournament, and I did. And somewhere along the line, she either got a new Dreadnought, or she went to the Isle of Armor. She has the same aces in her gym battle, but the first two gym leaders don't use Gigantamax. It's regular. The first gym leader with a Gigantamax is Gym 3, probably. Some of you might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. No first impression? Are they going to go Sword Stones? What? Button guard. Although Sword Stones into crit is still scary. And because of that, I am going to go Double Edge. The emergency exit gets out of here. Never seeking to get Lightning Rod, but is that hidden ability? I think it might be. Yeah. Swift Swim, Water Veil normally. Set up the other Cotton Guard now. Aquaring, that's definitely going to help you when I destroy you. Yep. Leftover small heal. Body press. +6 defense. Bye-bye. Probably when it gets a G-Max Dreadnought, I shouldn't actually Dynamax. I'll deal more damage with body press and be able to one-shot it. If they get a move, though, and they crit, higher chance to be a pillar. The light supply is back, or are you going to use first impression now? That is gonna body press. 5 damage, wow, yeah, so much damage. Bye-bye. Good sheep. Doppel's not that competitively great of a Pokemon, but Cotton Guard into Body Press is such a useful combo. And then with Nessa's team, having one Pokemon with special moves also helps. And she's for some reason not using that Pokemon. Because the rest is higher level or stronger moves. It's about her Pelipper, it's more of support Pokemon. But then again, it sets up Drizzle, which powers up the other Pokemon as well. 3 damage and heal. Flipper. Drizzle. Oh no. I could have Dynamax done from Max Knuckle. I have the +6 defense anyway, so for safety, I could for sure Dynamax. Because they do have... They're gonna Gigantamax. They have Stab Liquidation with the actually G-Max Stone Surge, which is the G-Max move. Water type. It's Stone Surge, but it's a water type move. I think it's water type move that then sets up Spellcraft. They have that. They have water, like the rain to boost it. And if they crit, it could be scary. I can really want to one-shot them with... What's it? With Body Press? But I'm afraid that if I don't or they go first, then I'm in trouble. Dub wool base speed. 88, that's pretty good. Dreadnought 74. I am 17 levels higher, buddy test. They have shell armor, no sword so much, should be okay. Originally, G-Max Dreadnought didn't really stand out too much to me, but he stands up. That's the main difference. I think it can really extend his head. And it's dead. Bye-bye. Body press double. I just used this in normal time because I thought that with the XP jump as the higher levels that we had, there's a bit more staff and stuff. Having a normal type that doesn't have that much coverage would be fine on the team. And then I looked at Cotton God's body press and put on it after Sword. And I thought, you know, this could be a really useful Pokemon. And then I EV trained it because it was late game. Early game I'll never EV train. Only when it's like after Gym 6 that something dies, then maybe. I didn't EV train Pincurchin, which is on the way to Gym 6 that added it to the team, but there was still some EVs that I could. That put it in its physical defense, I think, and a bit of HP. And then had a vitamin left for special defense. I think I just tried using that, and that's how I found out that it didn't have full EVs. I fully expected it to. It didn't, so then I put the rest into defense and HP. Alistair did beat Melanie, and then Pierce Kaboot. Yeah, I did remember correctly. I shall do needle can be. Alistair, you look well. I remember you. You're the strongest gym challenger I had. So I reckon we should battle. Considering he beat Melanie, which is a 6th gym leader, that's impressive. Show us the next one. I didn't have Pincurchin nor Double when I originally faced Alistair. I did have him. I don't think I even had Shadow Ball, because at the time, I think I just didn't have Inteleon, or I just did. I probably just did have Inteleon, but I didn't have Shadow Ball. I had Chocosaurus. No, I didn't have Chocosaurus. It was Lady James, and then I had Lopunny. I think I might have used Lopunny to fully resist the ghost moves, and Lopunny had Break and Swipe? Yeah. For the dark move. Dusknoir has Disable. Let's see how much you use that. I'm gonna try and set up first. At least twice. Save might get in there. I do realize that actually the rest of his Pokemon will special attack it. I'll just put out Jump. Remind me of what Strength Sap exactly does. Actually no, that's based on my attack start or the uses. Target's attack stat by one stage restores use HP by an amount equal to the target's effective attack stats before the attack. Does that look at attack increases from first? Taking any stat changes into account. Of course, Slush is going to heal much. Yeah, but we are done. We're going to do special attacks. You have Assault Vest. Multi-Geist. Does have Giga Drain. I'm not too worried about it. How much higher level when I have Shadow Ball? I like Corsola. I wanted to get a Galarian Corsola in this playthrough, which I could get in the wild area, but I'm pretty I don't fully remember how it happened, but I'm pretty sure I did encounter them, and then I took it out. I have to wait until the future playthrough to get some of these exclusives. And then with me also playing Burning Diamond Shining Pearl sometimes. It's not always gonna go off. It's not always gonna... Well, it's gonna take a while before I get this Pokemon, but... every main Pokemon game that can be played for the Foreverlocke, I want to both play at least once, but beat at least once. If let's say I would lose Shining Pearl, I then have to redo Shining Pearl at some point in the future. But... where, let's say with Gold, Silver, Crystal, I'm gonna redo Gold, Silver, Crystal a bunch. Until I feel like I don't want to do Gen 2 anymore. Gen 8 and 9 are probably gonna be repeated a lot. Gen 7, the higher gens more likely just trying to transfer things up. But I'll play Sword and Shield eventually in the Foreverlocke a lot more than Burning Diamond Shining Pearl. I don't have to play them again once I beat them. I don't have to play them at all. I just choose to, because that's an active challenge I have for myself. I want to beat all the games at least once. With how difficult, especially Burning Diamond and Shining Pearl are, I don't think I'll play them again, or at least not much. Coliseum and XD, I could play again. They're side games, but I did really like how differently you have to think when playing those games. So I likely will bring them back at some point. But the later I do, the less options I have, and it's going to be even more challenging. Hi Manny. Welcome to the Pokemon Shield finale. In the Champions Cup right now, a few more battles until this playthrough ends. We have some plot in between. A lot of plot. It's this battle, the next one, a bunch of plot, and then the champion. Gigantamax, swallow everything in darkness. Swallow everything in darkness, do it now. Yeah, friends. I really like how in the anime, Alistair and Ash's Gengar are really good friends. It's really cute. That's a long tail. Yeah, it is. Look at my sniping tower. I'm just not going to use it for sniping. I'm just going to shoot a bunch of furniture. Hi, Gengar. Hi, Gengar. Normally is my sniping tower. So, Rillaboom just gets a bunch of hair and extra drums. Inteleon gets a really long tail, which is a sniping tower. And then Cinderace doesn't really become bigger, but its soccer ball becomes bigger. It gets a giant soccer ball. And outside of its G-Max move, it doesn't really affect its other moves. So, in fact, it shouldn't be that effective. But it's how it is. I think Leon in the anime used the G-Max Cinderace in the battle against Ash. I don't remember if he used more moves than just his G-Max move, and then how that soccer ball came into play. Raihan beats Piers. They're gonna start with Sun this time, but they have Rain Dance on one of their Pokemon, Sandstorm on one of their Pokemon, and then turn in a Sunny Day. This is a really cool battle, and I think it makes sense you fight Raihan again. But sometimes, let's say Sun is up and then Flygon comes in and they're just like, oh, let's use Sandstorm. That wastes a turn. Sure, Sandstorm damages the opponent usually, and it doesn't damage Flygon. It doesn't power up any of their moves, doesn't activate their ability. Like if Sun is up and Flygon comes in against Inteleon, at least the Sun weakens my Surf. Flygon should be attacking. Too often in this battle, I've been noticed that they use the weather move first to try and help themselves, which especially for Flygon doesn't help him. The only thing it does is damage me 1/16 of my max health every turn. And then not on Flygon. I'm gonna start with Dribble. Even through Drought. Use my move. Fun fact, Jigglypuff is the first Pokemon at Dynamax long before it was a thing, all the way back in the Nintendo Wii. Pikachu's Adventure? Jigglypuff's final... Oh, the final Smash! Right. Yeah, that you could argue that's Dynamax. You could also... It's not really Dynamax, but I wonder... the giant Pokemon episode in the original anime? The weird theme park? There was like the giant Pikachu and giant Alakazam and giant Gengar. But then it was the regular Jigglypuff that somehow became giant, I believe. Because then Gengar and Alakazam were both put to sleep and had the markings on them and stuff. Missed opportunity for Sakurai to make Dynamax Jigglypuff into the final Smash and Ultimate. Alright, Raihan. I'm gonna beat you again. Sun will be set up by Torkoal's ability. Doesn't have a held item since it's a 5-turn Sun. I wouldn't mind the Sun disappearing by something else like Sandstorm or Rain Dance. Rain Dance would be the best. But we'll see if that happens. I have a preferred order in which he sends out his Pokemon. But it shouldn't matter too much. Surf is still my strongest move. Because of Stab. I have super effective and then it hops again because of Drought. Joker's special defense isn't that high, so get they can. I mean, it would have just been visual changes, it's still the same move, but it's the extra details that comes. Yeah, I could see it, but I think I'm happy Jigglypuff is something else than just get big. Goodra next makes sense because it has Thunder. I do have a Cell Blast, so I can probably just High Speed now. And with the level difference, even super effective Crit Thunder should be okay if I use it for one. I'll stay in. Hey Goodra, please use Rain Dance. Just survive this with a few HP and then Rain Dance. That would be amazing. Thank you! Now I have boosted Surf. And you wasted a turn and didn't damage me. Thank you, Raihan. You make this fight easier. Because I wanted to use Surf against Turtonator. Turtonator's not weak to Surf because he's Punk Dragon type. Flygon I'm still gonna hit with Ice Man. Because it's 4 times super effective. Now, Sans Flygon, if it would have been faster than Inteleon, could have set up Sandstorm here to have the third of 4 weather effects. Here's the thing. I might set up the 4th weather effect myself. I actually have a way to set up hail. But not yet. It's not the time. Extraordinary. And thanks to our dear friend Goodra, with the rain being up instead of the sun, I can one-shot this one too. Sir. Same type attack bonus, plus rain, 1.5 times multipliers, put me at 2.25 multiplier. Even when that's halved because the move is not very effective, it's still stronger than something like Max Hailstorm. It actually is stronger. That doesn't help. The Hydra Snipe is more powerful than Hailstorm. Yes, it's halved because it's not very effective, but there's the same type of attack with multiply, and now the rain multiplier. It's stronger than hail. It's stronger than Max Hailstorm. And if I use Max Hailstorm first, then I lose that power up for Hydra Snipe. So I'm just going to use Hydra Snipe, even though it's not very effective. Thanks, Goodra, for giving me some extra power. Otherwise, I would have made it hail. Big tail. Let's see, we've used Inteleon a couple of times. He's double once and even Squabble. No Pincurchin yet. But there's only 2 more battles in which we can Dynamax. Which are Rose and Moon. Look, it's the skyscraper. Or as I call my Duraludon, building. Because it's a building. It's funny. I like it a lot, that name. Let's snipe him. Snipe the building. It's a one-shot when it's not very effective. Yo! Power of Inteleon. Once again. Thank you, Goodra. The only Pokemon that wasn't one-shot was Goodra, and that was great. He went low HP into rain dance. That was just the perfect battle. One-shot everything except the Goodra, and it was also one-shot Tornado and Duraludon because of Goodra. Thanks, Raihan. You dealt no damage. You're an idiot. Should have just used Thunder and hope for it. Leon time. A tense, still air on the pitch. The exact opposite from the audience. Cheering, yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving everything I've got as a trainer, and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar's Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard, and all the rest of our team. We use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. I love this speech. And I love that we're going to get a second speech like it when we actually fight Leon. Because here the almighty great Chairman Rose is just like, you remember that Darkest Day thing that's really flippin' dangerous? It starts now. Everybody run. You can definitely help up. Let's go back home. Stop the Darkest Day. To catch a shield Pokemon, maybe. Make it my friend. Oh, so yeah, I have to catch Zamazenta in post-game as well. Because it's interesting how you only get the legendary in post-game. Normally you get it before that. And it's a forced capture like with Reshiram or Zekrom. I could catch a Galarian Weezing further into this forest. I will not be doing so. I will be destroying a Grubbin though. Because it's fun. Sorry, Yumi. Things out. This is not the let's use big moves against small Pokemon. That's a post-game thing, and considering I have an Eternatus, it's going to be Dynamax Cannon. Against something at level 2. Probably something like a Rookidee or a Bullet. I don't think I need anything from Slumbering Wheel. Let me just quickly pull up the Slumbering Wheel page to see if there's any items in there that I want. I think there's a TM. TM and Life Orb. That's all. Center of the first battle draws deeper part of Eastern Path. Eastern branch, Western Path, Eastern Path. Ah. This is my legal encounter for the route. Or for the area. Because yes, you're in slumbering wheels right at the start of the game, but you can't catch anything at the time. Because you're in Pokeballs. Alright, that's even if I wanted to catch it, I would have tried to throw a quick ball. Bye! Okay, maybe I tried to use something faster? Just in case there's encounters? Go dribble. Split. Across the water, that's the TM up there. That's the wrong way to get to the TM. This one. There's the Life Orb, hee. Oh, it's the eastern branch of the western path. Yeah, and then over the bridge. The eastern branch of the western path. Here. Dang it. Mona. I already have a Mona and a Musharna. Pretty sure Musharna is in Gen 8. I call it Tozawa. And it's gonna be a stored power, Calm Mind Pokemon. And then Mona's probably in Gen 5. Pretty sure none of my Pokemon can learn that. Ah! Losing again. Dribble, could you take care of this weaving, please? Sorry. Hi, Zamazenta. Zation. Or is it Zation? What's the proper pronunciation? Most people think it's Zation. Zamazenta people agree on. What is it based on? Maybe that will help us figure it out. Not always, though. I don't know what it's based on doesn't actually give a correct pronunciation. Because Arcanine is still Arca. Even though it's Arcane and Canine, it's still Arcanine and not Arcanine. And that's one of the weirder ones. Arcanine as a pronunciation would make so much sense. Zacian's name is from Cyan. Currently made speaks language none of this is originally including Japanese. E for the Cian part of his name is Cyan. That's what it's based on, so Za Cyan. I don't think that's pronounced. But it's like the Japanese way of saying Z, the, like Z, because they don't have the exact same sound. So then, based on name origin, it should be Zashin. Or Zasayan, which is weird. So, Zashin it is to me. If you have a source that says official pronunciation is different, please let me know. Anime, often a good source. Video Game World Championships, I'm pretty sure they do a course, like, for all the commentators, they make sure they know how to pronounce all the names. Especially of the commonly used Pokemon. Ammonite or Omanite, Nidoking or Nidoking, Milotic, Milotic. There's a couple of different ways to say that one. I'm not sure on Milotic. I probably looked it up once or two times. Misdreavus. Is it based on dread or based on dream? The Dree part. That changed the pronunciation. I often say Mismagius, but I'm pretty sure it's Mismagius, because it's either mage, magic, it's all a J sound. Can I have the shield, please? You said you like the sword better anyway. Something I do like, which happens in the post game, is how your rival actually ends up with a legendary. Flying taxi going on. Yeah. Actually, no. Didn't he say that we would go together? Do you have shortcut? Please tell me a shortcut. Yes. Shortcut. Couple of fights left. I think there's maybe some regular trainers. This is just Rose. I'm not sure anymore. There's the wild battles for sure. Straight into that battle. Could do. I think Bo Peep's the smartest one here. I don't have a ground move. I don't have a fire move. Fire is a really good strat here. If you have a fire move. Starting with Cinderace helps. Although Pyro Ball only has 5 PP, I believe, isn't 100% accurate. Rose, let's fight. Really good theme, but the build up to this Rose fight is so quick and doesn't have a lot of emotional value. Also, there's way too many steel types in this section. Anything that isn't the Champions Cup is steel type fights. Use at least something different. Body press. Boing. Nice, Cavalier. No Swords Dance attack on me, please. Don't you think that's unfair? You should have trained. You saw me when I was weak. You're too busy trying to wake Eternatus. Cotton Guard. Look, it's Ferrothorn, which is the pronunciation of that Pokemon, unlike what somebody else says. I refuse. It's not that one. I am looking forward to using Ferrothorn and Ferroseed in battle. In the Foreverlocke. I think with their typing, plus their stats, I think there's going to be realized Toxapex as well. They use an Eviolite Marini in Sun recently. Toxapex is going to be so good. There's an immense special defense and physical defense. It's going to be such a useful Pokemon. Oh no, I got damaged. So much damage. No, okay, leftovers time. Heal! Oh no, is a Kling Clang, is a Steel type body quest. Point. Bye bye. Look, it's Meowth, but bigger. Body press. Boing. Double so good for a main game playthrough. Just Cotton Guard and then body press them. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Nessus Dreadnought, not Dynamax. Oh, you really are? Okay. Well, let's make your Pokemon go from 4 to 2 legs. And it's literally just a wall. It's just a guy with a... body press. And you're dead. Double is so good! This entire fight is physical moves. There's no special moves on his team. Not even on Cling Time. It's been so long since I battled. Maybe that's why you're so weak. So why did we fight him again? If Leon was at the top, we could have just gone to the top. Gone to Leon, to Eternatus, helped him fight Eternatus, you know? Kind of a thing. I'm going to keep Bo Peep up front, because I want to do double Bo Peep. Actually, I'm not. Because I have to fight Eternatus. And Eternatus is Flamethrower, which Bo Peep is effectively weak to. So just in case he attacks me multiple times. Inteleon. We've already done the double-double fight. Alright, Leon, throw a Pokeball at a legendary. Let's go.
Phase 1. Go dribble. It was fun trying to figure out Eternatus' types in my original playthrough. Pretty sure it's a poison and dragon. Ice beam. Not even KO it. I have assault vest. Protect me. Ice beam. Well, this is the only super effective move I have. Double would have had to win this fight. It's more difficult. Whee! Rocket booster! Oh no. Here comes Big Hand Dragon. Do I hit double if I use Surf, even if it doesn't affect Eternatus? No, because I just literally can't use it. Time for some magic! No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. No, Patrick, that is also not an instrument. But Squidward, what is it, Patrick? Are dogs an instrument? No, Patrick. Wait. Yes, actually, Patrick, dogs are, in fact, an instrument. Listen. That's fine. Don't Dynamax, unfortunately, but we can hit him. Nice. Pretty good damage. Critical weapon. Attack boost isn't going to help Inteleon. Light screen helps. We're just setting up turn 1 and then attacking for the rest. You just speedrun of this game, I believe. You just heal yourself and then help Zacian and Zamazenta deal the damage, because they do so much more damage than you can. Thanks to both their stats, especially Zacian's stat boost, and then Dauntless Shield, Behemoth Blade, which effectively are the exact same move, just called different. Same power, same description, very similar description. Double when used against the Dynamax Pokemon. This looks so cool. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Woo! Zamazenta looks so fierce with the ice like that. I love it. Max Flare, that would have been very dangerous against Double, considering its effective weakness due to Fluffy. Assault Vest plus the fact that it resists summoning moves. Actually, no, it's just Max Flare. Really nice for Inteleon. Actually, just for safety, I'm gonna heal Inteleon. Make the others do the work. Behemoth Blade! Yeah. Behemoth Bitch! Should be one more turn. Double still just move in this one. Special attack, isn't it? Bit of damage, recoil lives. Attack down, so that's why the other damage hasn't been as high. I'll help out, the other two finish it off. Let's go. Behemoth Blade. I just thought the damage that Dovewell and Zacian have taken so far is with Light Screen active. Without it, they would have taken so much more. And it would have been extra dangerous for Dovewell. Yeah, I'm very happy I went Inteleon. We win. Now we catch Eternatus, but I already have an Eternatus, so it's not a legal one. So I'm just gonna catch it in a Pokeball. Yeah. I'm gonna catch a giant hand dragon. Get in the ball. I don't remember what ball I caught the other one in. The originally turned us. We can check in our box in a second. Caught Eternatus. Yay. And when the shit hit the fan after the interruption of the Champions Cup, it just go to Hammerlock, fight Rose, fight Eternatus, done. Like, sure, you had your Macrocosmos section where you had to get to Leon eventually. Fight a few battles, fight Oleana. Like, it makes sense, but that wasn't really anything evil going on. We just wanted to get to Leon. And then it's just, oh my god, bad things happen. Help. We have one more fight remaining. Just the one. Let's see, I have Dialga here, a Pingu, and like a Bralston's level 59. Here's my Glastrier that I talked about earlier with Dusknoir that I used in the finale of, or the post game of Legends Arceus, which I did add to the finale video, I believe, the follow fight. Then there's Cupcake the Eternatus, the one that I caught with Sword. I caught it in a Dream Ball. Nice, that Sludgem Shadow Ball Flamethrower Dynamax Cannon. So gentle. And then Alphamon. The Gallade that I got from Legends Arceus. Too bad the moves didn't transfer, so I still have to teach it some good moves. I will do that once I get to post game. And then Zarude was my mythical redemption before this playthrough. I've never used Zarude. Probably will take a long time before I get to. But Zarude is here. Got that as Zarude. And then some other captures for this playthrough. Got a low level Alolan Sandshrew from the DLC. Urshifu, which I'm very likely going to use in the starting team in Sword. Even if I don't have the DLC there, I can use it. New Draco Zolt, got a Draco Vish. Here's my building. Because it's a building. Already has a G-Max factor. And then there's the Pokemon that is... Oh no, Eternatus has been released. Can you just start up bad things again, Eternatus? Okay, let's see. What do I want to do for the finale? Swiper and Chestnut, different item. Do these guys even have a chance to survive anything? I will say Eviolize the Chestnut because it has better defenses. Mostly. Wait, huh? Let's update the tracker here, because I've not been updating my tracker. Knowing how many battles we'd have to do. Eviolite. I'm gonna put up, while I'm setting up the team, I'm gonna play an ad. No, actually can't play an ad, because I recently did one. I'm actually going to post in the cover this goes on. You get the Eviolite. Then I'll do Focus Sash. I have two of them. No. Focus Sash for Swiper. And I've had a Miracle Seed on Applin, because it didn't need an Everstone, because it doesn't evolve by level up. I'll probably give it a Focus Sash as well. I think that makes the most sense with how little I expect to use it. And then I'm certain I can at least get one hit off. Would I have to use it? Which is unlikely. But we've had a few finales where things went wrong and I had to use Pokemon didn't expect to. White, no, is it Pokemon Black? I lost my Electivire, I had to use some Pokemon didn't expect to. Pokemon Platinum, where I was left with one entire Pokemon. They're just decent defenses. But I think Chestnut actually... Maybe Apple Eviolite then? Just because even with increased defense with Eviolite, Chestnut might not survive that well. If I give it... Because with Eviolite, you're gonna max survive one extra move anyway. There you go. Swap. Yes, the Focus Sash on Swiper and Chestnut, actually. Put that one to the tracker.
Focus Sash. And then Eviolite on Applin. And Dribble. Do we keep Assault Vest? Gonna use probably Dribble against Charizard, even though I could use Needle Kirby if Needle Kirby is set up by that point. My starting Pokemon shouldn't be Bo Peep. I don't think Needle Kirby either, because they have special moves and then Sacred Sorting ignores my physical defense boosts. Dragapult hits special, and then he has some physicals. For Rhyperior, I want Dribble. Probably Dribble would be good against Dragapult. The only... I will not need Mystic Water or something like that for Rhyperior. What are the options for Dribble? Because Bo Peep and Needle Kirby have leftovers, 100%. What's the other items I could consider? Rocky Helmet? No. White Lens? No need. I might just max Airstream against Rillaboom, that's about it. Buttons, no, Mystic Water, Bright Powder. No, I don't expect it. I think I should keep Assault Vest. Finale time. And then I open, just Dribble, use Shadow Ball until Aegislash dies. Go from there, see if I can set up. I remember Haxorus the last time was scaring me a lot. And I kept setting up a Dottler, Reflect, and then X items. I don't allow myself to use X items now. So that's the difference. Go! Autograph? Okay. Here you go. Looks good. Actually, because I'm opening with Inteleon anyway, let's put everything in order, the Pokemon in order of where they are on my trackers. On my main tracker and then on the overlay. Because that looks nice. See if this works out, Inteleon would be Hall of Famer 152. Yes. I really like the speech that he gave before the Darkest Day incident. But he has a completely different speech for us now. And it's actually slightly different if you have Eternatus on your team. I don't have Eternatus on my team. That will likely be my final playthrough of Galar, considering it's a level 100. Gallade I might use in Legends Arceus again. We'll see. The matches are always sold out. This. I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Savannah. They know you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. And that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challengers. Crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Come on, Savannah. Let's make this a final match. that'll go down in Galar's history. No. A match that will change Galar forever. We're gonna have an absolutely champion time.
How long has my microphone been on mute? I've been talking so much. Has it been on mute the entire fight? Or did I accidentally touch it earlier? I think I muted myself. Maybe when I took a sip of my drink right before the fight. I considered it. I remember that part. You're gonna tell me that all the things I said to hype up the final fight and during the final fight and the strategies, you couldn't hear? Dang, I had this thing, this info screen wider from Bulbapedia. I could have just made it less wide so I could see that the mixer wasn't going. I'm not gonna redo the fight. But I'm very sorry that you couldn't hear me. That sucks. No, Swap, you're not evolving, you're just a baby. And something I was saying, second shiny in the Hall of Fame. Let's go. Just not, no, you're also just a baby. You're a shiny baby. Why is there a water sound effect? We're not near the water. What? Hello? Video game. Look, it's my mom. Congratulations, Savannah. You beat even the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, alright. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. Now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I start looking at myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now. For the sake of all that's to come. You, Savannah, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon and keep on blasting ahead in order to create that bright future we all hope to see. People of Galar, here you have it, a new legend born right before your eyes. Your champion, Savannah. But you can't wait to see what kind of a future the kid with this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what she can do. Yeah! We don't get a Hall of Fame screen, but we'll get a fake Hall of Fame screen, sort of, once the intro starts playing again. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. 30 playthroughs? How has it already been 30 playthroughs? When did I join the Foreverlocke? Like 2 years ago? Almost 2 years ago? I'm into 30 playthroughs now, but Jackie's getting there, but is already at over 200. It's gonna take a couple more years for me to complete it if I keep up this pace. And I have taken 2 breaks from Foreverlocke. Like occasionally like a few days just because of vacation or something. Actually, yeah, I took a long vacation. Long break was it last year, yeah. Just because I went to the US and then... Yeah, because I remember it was doing like 2. Yeah, that was when I went to the US. Now what I do after every 10 playthroughs, which I'll do in the Foreverlocke Discord, is I look back at the last 10 playthroughs and I make a list in the style of a Foreverlocke team, 3 URs, 2 1X, and 2X, of the MVP, so that the best members I had. And then I make a second list in the same style of the Pokemon that were surprisingly good. Which they might overlap. If Pokemon was surprisingly good, but was also one of the straight up the best. But one of the surprisingly good ones might be a 1X that I barely used. I think in Pokemon Sword, I used the Palpitoad, which was surprisingly useful. It wasn't one of my best. I don't think it was one of the best 1X's that I put on. But it was surprisingly good, so I think I put it on that list. And then, out of those maximum 12 Pokemon that I chose, the two teams of 6, I choose one MVP for the 10 months. And here's the thing, there's only 2 candidates for that for these 10 months. Playthrough 21 Blue. Parasect. With such a clutch Pokemon, Spore, and then Double Team with a badge boost. Even beating stuff like the Rivals Charizard many times. Clutch Pokemon. And I said then, after that playthrough, something incredibly huge would have to happen for me to even consider something other than Parasect to be the MVP of that set of 10 playthroughs. Why would that ever happen? Until it did. Playthrough 25 Platinum. Cynthia and her Garchomp were being a bit difficult. And I got to 1 Pokemon remaining, had to beat 4. With a single move, because I was stuck in choice specs. And not only did my Pokemon, my Yanmega, beat 4 Pokemon. For one of them, the Milotic, I needed a flinch with Air Slash. I got the flinch with Air Slash. I hit all of the moves with just 5 Air Slashes. Or maybe even 6 in Togekiss. No, Togekiss was, I think, maybe already out? I don't remember. But I needed, for sure, I needed the flinch on Milotic because it had Mirror Coat and it could have killed me back. So I think, because it got me back from the clutch situation, Yanmega might just do it. Hi, Wooloo. It was either Parasect or Yanmega. It's between the 2 bugs. The rest I'll figure out. I have to think back about a bunch of playthroughs that I don't remember too much about sometimes. We got, in this set of 10, we got my first 2 shinies across. Shiny Wigglytuff in playthrough 23 Emerald. Caught in Leaf Green as a shiny Jigglypuff. We need to get the screenshot here. And then shiny Squavit caught in playthrough 13 in Sword. And then we have it here in playthrough 13 Shield. There we go. Was that a good screenshot? We're gonna have to look at it. Why did we show that? As if they're calling us to go there again. Did I get the good screenshot? Yay. Now I can screenshot that just from my computer. And post it in the Foreverlocke Discord. Actually, this image I want to show as well. I think this was after the first time that I did the use digging pod to get money. Look at how much money. I already had almost 300,000 just from regular playing. I got another 1.2 million. Well, almost. I kept a few luxury balls to maybe catch some Pokemon in. My next playthrough, I get to go back to this region. Even though I'm not going to meet Emerus, because that's DLC. I'll get to this area. Get to figure out new clothing again. First time I get to do a repeat game. I've done the same generation. Like, I've done Gold and Silver. I've done X and Y. I've done Scarlet and Violet. There are no more Gen 9 games than just Scarlet and Violet. So it's a repeat game. For the first time I get to do Violet. Again.
Is it Looker? No, it's the Professor. Hello, Professor Magnolia. Do you have a Master Ball? Thank you for the Master Ball. Right, I'm not going to do the entire plot with Swordbird and Shieldbird to get Zamazenta now. I'll do that in my own time. I'll go to the Crown Tundra in my own time. But that Master Ball will be useful for something. Although what I might do now, do I choose my team now and do Urshifu? No, I'll do that not in this finale stream because there's so much I don't want to do. There's doing the post game stuff again to get to Zamazenta, and assuming Zasha and Zamazenta don't die, I don't have to do that part again. And then it's get to Urshifu, get Urshifu to G-Max so I can use that in the next sword playthrough, which will be a good amount of playthroughs away. And then Crown Tundra. 3 Galarian birds. I have a Slowpoke to evolve into a Galarian Slowking. There's Calyrex, there's Spectrier. Bunch of things to do, and I've only ever done that DLC once. Technology guy. Let's end it right here. Space, we got our first Pokemon. Thank you very much for watching this finale. Hope you enjoyed it. The next playthrough will be Pokemon Violet, but probably not for the next week. I'll start it. Still a good amount of the DLC to do, as I just mentioned, so when we get to Wednesday, being Friday now, when we get to Wednesday for my regular Foreverlocke stream on Twitch, you will almost certainly be seeing me doing the DLC, the second DLC. Catching some Pokemon, we're just advancing the plot there. I'm just going for the Gen 8 Pokemon there. I'm not going to try and get Keldeo or Virizion or Pokemon like that. No need. Just the Gen 8 ones. And after that, probably the week after, I'll be in Paldea for the 3rd time. For Pokemon Violet, where... Actually, you know what? Let's go into my Pokemon home to show you what I have available. Right before we end. To show you what's in my Gen 9 box. All the Gen 8 Pokemon are in Pokemon Shield right now. So for BDSP, I had more Pokemon here, but I transferred everything that was legal in Sword and Shield into Sword and Shield, so I just have these 4 left. I might use them in BDSP. I might use them in Legends Arceus if I choose to go there again. Then here we have the Legends Arceus Pokemon that aren't legal in Sword and Shield, which includes 3 of the shinies. The one shiny that was Sword and Shield legal I actually used, which was the shiny Baniri that became a shiny Lopunny, but then died to a Vault Greedent with counter. Just Firebutt. Firebutt the Chimchar. This is a future shiny Beautifly. I think Golden Girl is shiny Graveler. And Buizel is a future shiny Floatzel. And then Mars was one of the post-game Pokemon that I used. One of the 1Xs. Level 73 Glameow. It's going to be an interesting one to use in the future. And then here, a bunch of Scarlet Violet Pokemon. 3.5 boxes full, and that's just after 2 playthroughs. There's more to get. Looking forward to using Enamoris. I gave it the Stellar Terra, which I think I can use in regular Violet now as well. That plus Terra Blast actually lowers your stats. But I can get Contrary on this Pokemon with an ability patch. So I can actually boost my stuff with that, which is going to be huge, and I love it, and it also has superpower. Anyway, so the first gym leader in Gen 9 has level 15 as their best highest level Pokemon. If everything up to and including syrup I can use. Syrup would be cool. Armor egg, my Cerulege would be cool to use. I was considering just to make a team shiny. I believe Shiny Fluffy is a future Flaffy. I'm gonna check. Flaffy, I think. Yeah, in Gen 4, I have a Flaffy slot as a Mareep. But I have the Shiny Flaffy in this one. I should have slotted as maybe a Shiny Mareep, because that looks a lot better than Shiny Flaffy. But I really just want to use regular Mareep in Gen 3. Golden Go would be cool. Acidia would be cool. There's one of the few Gen 8 Pokemon that I didn't transfer back, because I just wanted to use it with Tera Blast. My 2 shiny Mashups that I caught on stream during a Foreverlocke stream on a Wednesday. Called Ravioli and Dumbluck. I might just use both. And then the Flaffy, so that's my 2 1X's and a UR. That's nuts. And then it would be my starter, probably. So either Quaquaval or Meowscarada with special ability, because I have a few ability patches from the Gen 9 DLC after Scarlet. So then that leaves 1 UR and then a 2X. Let's see, which one of these are actually 2Xs? I think Tencent is the 2X. I know I've used Palmot. I don't think Palmo has been slotted, so that's a Palmot, so I can do that. And what will work well with... Let's say I use Mabustiff. So that's Dark, Physical. So then I'd want to use Quaquaval for Water Fighting, so I don't have another Dark. Even though it's going to be Protean Meowscarada. It's going to be Water Fighting. More for defensive coverage. Which of these are the URs? I don't remember. I'm not going to look that up now. MC Rip. That's just Greavard. I'll probably use a pretty good team, because then in the Scarlet playthroughs when I get to the XP charm, even if I don't intend to do the full DLC again, I have the XP charm to just level up quicker, so I might just use slightly weaker Pokemon then. This one is just a Flittle, because I know the Espathra has stored power, because I intend to use that with an ability patch, and then make it Speed Boost, maybe Protect, Stored Power Calm Mind. Gonna be a big one. Life Froggy. Either Oink or Miss Piggy will be... Oink alone, probably not. So maybe Fire Psychic, a Dark, and then Water Fighting. That might be a nice combination of Pokemon to use. I don't know yet. You'll see when I get to that game. On Friday, we probably... Not on upcoming... Yeah. Wednesday. I'll probably do... I'll probably still be in this game. I don't intend to rush the DLC. And then the week after, I'll probably be on Violet. Foreverlocke Discord will be updated for whenever I start that playthrough and beat gyms and stuff. Like I usually do. For stream, you'll probably see it pretty soon. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you always remember that you are worth it. Goodbye.